Each year, game developers try to create that once-in-a-decade game that elevates the competition. Bungie accomplished this feat twice with the game franchises Halo and Destiny. Each series has incredible game mechanics and an even better story. But what makes them masterpieces are the incredible musical accompaniment that drives the story forward. From the beginning, Michael Salvatori's music has given the feeling of epic excitement, sadness, fear, hope, joy, and bravery to these games. In total, the Destiny audio team has over 119 tracks and thousands of memorable stingers. They are each implemented with surgical precision to immerse the player to the game's different settings. Destiny offers players multiple planets to travel to. Each planet has its own unique introductory theme and multiple cues that have similar motifs based off the theme. Take, for example, the Tangled Shore. This aggressive theme, with heavy percussion, raises the player's anxiety and prepares them for enemies on the surface. Once on the surface, the theme is quite beautiful and sad. This reflects the storyline, a once powerful nation destroyed by deceit. This theme is similar to the Tangled Shores theme, but is harmonized and arranged differently. The music is significantly more regal when entering the holy land of the Dreaming City, an area of purity. Players are greeted by royal horns and choirs. The music is much more intense and exciting when Guardians fight other Guardians, especially in the legendary Iron Banner game mode. To nail this feeling, Salvatori and the team created an inspiring and booming cue to really bring out the excitement of player-on-player combat.
Iron Banner. The fire burns brightly in you all. You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
In the Destiny universe, no location is eerier than the moon. Upon arriving, you're greeted with strange and unnerving synths and aleatoric strings that mimic the sounds of screaming. One of Salvatori's greatest strengths is his ability to write music that inspires hope. The Farm is a beautifully orchestrated piece where Salvatori is able to convey the concept of rebuilding a society that has been destroyed. Here, Salvatori's work on the farm perfectly captures our human ability to get back up after being knocked down. This theme is the essence of our persistent human survival despite the odds. Throughout Destiny, the number one cue players will hear is the loading screen. It is essential that this music is perfect or the player will get annoyed. The cue, View from Orbit, contains the beauty and wonder of space. It gives players a sense of openness from which they may explore their many options. Salvatori and the team were also responsible for the short effects known as stingers that enhance player experience. These small audio files play a key role in describing important moments that can change how players must play a game. Low health will trigger an alarm sound effect followed by a rising health bar. This is also a subtle reminder of Halo. In the game mode elimination, the stinger is dependent on whether the player wins or loses that round. It warns or rewards the players accordingly.
You're ahead. Guardian down. No one left but you. Who cares? You have everything you need to win. Only one enemy remains.
Notice the alarm.
Don't let them catch their breath. You didn't come here to lose, Guardian. Show them what vengeance looks like. Your opponents will come for your life.
The audio engine also uses digital sound processing to activate equalization effects that alter how the music is being perceived. When using the Nova Bomb ultimate ability, the audio quickly loses its low end to account for the release of the super. This process is also used for certain weapons to create a feeling of focusing on a target, as is true for the Wish-Ender bow. Salvatori implements a branching stinger at the end of each Crucible game that is in the same key as the orbit. This musically tricks the player to get prepared to head back into space for another activity.
Look at you.
Now, let's compare it to the orbital theme. Salvatori uses branching and layering to get from the insanity of a boss battle to the aftermath of the fight. Salvatori here uses his unique guitar sound to transition from each scene. The guitar is layered over top the orchestra and slowly becomes louder and louder. This allows the team to end the queue as soon as the players kill the boss. Salvatori has had over 30 years of interactive composition experience, and it shows in his work. If we determine the success of a score by its ability to immerse the player, Salvatori and the composers on Destiny are masters of their craft. He walks the fine line of creating epic music that pushes the player to finish the fight while they are completely unaware of its existence. Through masterful orchestration and harmony, he is able to identify any feeling the game is portraying and translate it to music. He inspires hope and pushes the next generation of composers to find their own destiny.
One of the things that has run through the thread of everything we've done is that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope. I think another thing, and maybe it's not musical so much, but just in the game itself, is we like to keep reminding the players what they're fighting for. You're fighting for the last bits of humanity, and you're fighting for your families. You're fighting for something noble.